0 and 0. Okay. There we go. There we go.
Select your god.
Anubis.
Let us put on a good show.
Yo, yo, how we doing? What's up, what's up? It was cursed? Yeah, it was alright. It worked out okay, I think. Thankfully. Let me change up some of my title stuff. Sure. What's up, Minx? Good new ADC build. I honestly don't know, but I would just go on here and click on new and whatever's there, I would check it out. I don't actually know. I don't play new ADC. I never have. But if there's a will, there's a way. I would just look at one of the ADC builds on there for either new or just any hunter and should work out. I don't really know the ADC builds. Of course. What's up, baby? Thank you, bro. Thank you, thank you. No, I have my phone on my desk. I don't have it on my lap. That'd be terrible, dude. I would be like craning my head like a billion degrees. It'd be brutal. Happy to hear it, dude. Glad you're doing good. Glad the games went well. So today, guys, here's what's going on. We're gonna stream for a couple of hours, and then I'm gonna go to school, and then I'm gonna finish my class. I'll be there for 3.5 hours, and then I'm going to go to sleep. so yeah, that's what's gonna go on. Thank you, Quickie, for the follow. What's up, dude? How are you? Guys, I'm grinding a little bit. That sub goal thingy, I don't have a sub goal, but there's like I need to get 100 original subs. I'm getting kind of close. So I think if I just keep streaming, I'll probably be on pace, barring no disaster. So yeah. It's not something I sit there and yap about, but it is cool. Be nicey sensitive. Okay, bet. Dude, I'm playing Anubis though. Like this god blows. Like low key, if there was a time to catch me in a situation where you could dominate, it'd be this game. I am not a big Anubis guy. Not one bit. Okay, do I go Aegis or Blink? I think I just have to go Blink on this guy. Does he Aspect? No. Okay. Cherio as an Anubis build I really like, but I don't remember it, which is unfortunate. This seems fine, Suiyu. He's mean to you? No, you don't have to do anything. I will do my best to have a good game, but you don't have to do anything. I appreciate the offer though. And now I will not do that, Bubbles. No way, no way. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't, you know? Because it's like original. It's not dono ones and it's not prime ones. So again, if it happens, it happens. We'll see. Like the thing is though, I'm gonna make sure I stream extra. Not today, obviously, because I have to go to school. But hopefully, like tomorrow, I'll do a longer stream, and Sunday I'll probably do a longer stream, and Monday I'll probably do a longer stream, and Tuesday I'll probably do a longer stream. So I might do like 4 8-hour streams in a row, which is a little brutal to say, but probably what's gonna happen. Yeah, the item stuff and all that, man. I mean, to be honest, bro, like it looks pretty game altering. I don't really know if I have like a great take. I guess it's just a lot's gonna change, and when a lot changes, it's like really stupid for me to be like, yeah, I know what's gonna happen because I don't. You know, it'll be some interesting builds to try, some interesting ideas of characters to try and stuff. I think a lot of I think a lot of the things that is good and was good will continue to be good. Like I don't think we're gonna suddenly see Jingwei become bad or something because of this. You know, I think top meta gods will probably just remain top meta. Maybe we'll see some lower gods rise up. We'll see. Yeah, I don't know. I try not to worry about this stuff too much, you know? There'll be some fun videos and stuff like that. We've got EU Smite Prime on Saturday. So that'll be fun. And yeah. What's up, Voltage? Nice to see you.
Minions have spawned.
I can't believe I'm playing Anubis, dude. Why am I playing this god? This is actually so cursed already. Alright, let's see what happens. I really do like this skin, though. It's very fun. So we want to blink if he twos. He's not here yet. Why is he not here? There he is. He won. Ooh. What's he doing? I'm just going to one him a little bit. It's fine. That was very weird. Okay. I mean, I don't mind. Yeah, you definitely don't ever level your 1 on Osiris to level 1. It's just not worth it. So I just want to, like, justify the fact that leveling your 1 is not good level 1 on Osiris. And just shove the wave so he's losing gold. There's nothing too, demonstrative about that. Just pretty simple stuff. Get minis here. Come back. This wave I want to poke him again. And you see how he's just like losing gold? That's kind of what we want. Now what he should do is if he's going to lose gold, he should try to poke us. And if he's not going to lose gold, he should like make sure he doesn't lose it, right? So commit to like getting the archers here. What he'll probably do is not do that. Because I think a lot of people mistake how they should play it. So he actually does look, and that's why we just blink. We auto him a couple of times. We auto 3-1. He is in big trouble. Not dead off that, unfortunately, but really big trouble. And the point of that is, like, you should not gank here, buddy. This is so sketchy. I mean, it worked, so, hey, fair enough. Good job. Alright, I was hating. I don't know why. I thought he had shell. He had beads, so my bad. But I just saw him beads. Whatever, first game on. All good. How would you play against Ymir with Mulan? Yeah, it's kind of the same idea, except you have to be even more, like, careful. You know what I mean? But it is the same idea. Like, obviously, no matchup is going to be the exact same in how you play it. You're going to have to slightly differently hone your approach, but it's the same idea in terms of, like, yeah, being safe is generally a pretty good thing. Whether this guy is just trying to crime him. Yeah, it seems like he clearly knows he's getting ganked. Not sure how he knew, but he did know. Fortunately. All good. I don't really care. We poked him. It's fine. We're going to Bancroft's rush. Thing is, these components kind of suck. You want to level your 1, obviously, but I had to use my 1, so I leveled my 3. It's not a big deal. I'm ahead, so I can be a little lousy build-wise and stuff. My build's good. It's just the components are not that strong for, like, components' sake. We want to semi-shove this and then walk. Oh, he's being 3-man. Dear God. And of course that hits me. I'm the victim. I didn't even get the big creep either. What the hell is going on? Well, good job. This is like such a fucking clown fiesta of a match already, man. Holy moly, okay. Well, that's good for us. I mean, we were definitely in a bad spot there. The Hunbats shouldn't prio those rocks because we don't have mid-push. And I'm shoving solo side. So he should actually just wait. And if he waits, it's quite good. And even if that means we lose the rocks, we win the fight after. Like, I probably could have calmed that a little bit better, but looks like I didn't calm at all. But, like, that's the approach and the idea. And I know that is uncomfy sounding, but it is the right call. I mean, I also just could have not been hit by the roll. That would have helped a little bit. Let's back here. Go into Bancroft's next item. It could be a lot of things. I think... I mean, I can go a semi-defensive Anubis build that, like, Cherry goes. I don't remember exactly what he builds. I think it was Breastplate Voidstone Totem. Yeah, if I'm remembering right, but I might be wrong. I don't know. I'm happy to hear it, Quickie. Thank you so much, bro. And Zway, that's awesome, dude. Picks like Iset jungle. The god is so unbelievably strong in support, and I think she's quite good in solo, and I think she's quite good in mid. That, like, you know, the character's strong, so you can make it work in jungle, but, like, it's just better in those roles. Like, I don't think magical junglers as a whole are very good in this game, aside from, like, Cuckoo aspect, and that's, you know, a jungle designed aspect that, like, I know it's better in solo, but, again, you get the point I'm making. It just doesn't feel like currently constructed magical junglers can really thrive. Maybe next patch with the starter item shifts and stuff, you know, we'll see a little more of that, but currently I haven't really felt it. Alright, so he's going Golden Blade Rush. This is pretty normal. Baby, thank you so much for the gifted, dude. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you, man. Thank you, bro. Hope you're having a good one. Let's head over to Rocks here. Now, I want to... Because, yeah, this could happen. I don't want to, like, force my blink for nothing. Oh, that's really sad. Pretty sure we hit that stun, he just dies. I like how he's playing it, though. I like this Athena all the time. Good job. Should find this guy. The Ra. So seal down, attack. Slow. Go. Keep going. It's good. Nice. Well done. Good shit. Masan, thank you for the follow. How are you, bro? How are you? You've been building shifters a lot. Yeah, it's probably decent, man. You know, like shifters is just like, you know, Eye of Erebus and Runeforge and Glad Shield and all these other items that have health. You know, they got better because Health Shred got worse. So probably something I should get some games in. With the thing is, I haven't been building stuff like shifters at all because like Brawlers is kind of the same item, just better. But like with Brawlers, I believe Brawlers is getting nerfed. I might be wrong, but I think it is. You know, should be more space for it, right? Which is like awesome. And you know, maybe it's something worth trying next patch. Probably is, at the very least. All right, this guy does have wool. I'm gonna stun. I missed. My bad. It doesn't really matter, thankfully, but that was brutal. Okay, all good. Juice, thank you for the sub, dude. 13 months, bro. Appreciate you, goat. Thank you, man. How are you? This character is good. Yeah, I don't play him much. I honestly am not a big Anubis guy at all. In fact, I'm very little so an Anubis person, but he is like I love this skin and he is quite fun. Yeah, I'm actually not gonna go breastplate. I don't think. Again, I'm kind of just leeching a build here, which is like whatever. I have no shame. I mean, I want to go Fizzy. I don't think I want to go breastplate though. There's got to be something else that fits me. I mean, I could go Helm, I guess. Bro, no way. He's just juking somebody. He doesn't even know he's there. Boo. Should like attack mid. Guys, don't be afraid. I need the good guys in mid. Problem is like them rotating is like not that good because yeah, like I want us to get mid cryo. No way. Bro. Run. We're gonna lose the mid ritual. That's so depressing, dude. Like, that's all I care about. It's so much more valuable than a duo lane kill. Can we ever get it? It's so close. Oh my gosh, we won it! We won it because we killed him! Oh, they're so cooked. 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 Oh my gosh. Dude, okay, it's so GG, by the way. It's actually just over. Ay, ay, ay. It's so over. No, that is so tilting. It's not even that bad, but that is so tilting. Man. Alright. So I think we go Sphere of Negation for Magic D. Though I could go Voidstone, like I said. Now Voidstone, the idea is that just like I'm really stacking pen. The idea is like if someone's on top of me or I'm on top of somebody, it's like quite valuable. I've never really gone Voidstone in this game, besides like early alpha when it was like half decent. So yeah, that's kind of a bit of an issue, potentially.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Okay. I'm building the correct Anubis build. Sorry. Easy, boys. Easy.
An enemy has been slain. On my way.
Get the 3-1 autos in. Boys, we are making Anubis look mechanical. Let's go.
My blessing to you. Test me.
Get the taunt.
You can't run from your fate.
Nice. Aha. And no Zidam, thank you so much for the sub, dude. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you. How are you? I probably butchered your name, but I really do appreciate it. Nice to see you. Big damage. There we go. Okay, we should probably leave. I think we're gonna get ganked. They're playing kind of up, you know? Maybe not, but don't want to overstay. Unless he has just a taunt now. Yeah. I mean, he doesn't have, Okay, well, we just farmed him. That works, too. Look, I've got abilities now. We can attack. Yeah, it's good. I'm with you, I'm with you. Beads. Bro, what are they doing here? What are they up to? I bricked, man. No. That's so unlucky. Oh, it was a free kill. Heartbreaking. Bro, this is such a cursed match. What is happening? Like, literally, what is happening, by the way? When's the next Deadlock video on the second channel? By the way, this is a visual bug. I'm not actually CC immune. Don't worry. This happens sometimes with status duration ultimates, like, what is it called? Like Raul, not Raul, Artemis. Probably tomorrow. If not tomorrow, the next day. Yeah, I'm not too sure yet because I haven't recorded it, but it'll probably be on page again. I really enjoyed playing Kerr, and I've actually played a couple of games offline just because I've had a lot of fun. I was playing with Zapman and Bayro last night a little bit, just one game, but I had a great time. I'm probably going to play with them again, either tonight or tomorrow. But yeah, I'm going to get a video for tomorrow or the following day. We'll see. Man, oh man, what a mess. Alright, well, we probably do just go Glad Shield, actually, if we want some health, you know? It's probably pretty awesome. I could go Helm of Radiance, though, for some damage defense. The thing is like, I do like the idea of going health. I feel like I'm way tankier with health. So what he's trying to do is he's trying to jump the wall with Oseal, but he has to get to the wall first, right? So if we can kill him before he gets to the wall, we should, and if not, we hold our ult. So we knew we'd get him before he got to the wall, because if he does an early ult, we just catch him, you know? So he has to get to the wall to ult. So just don't mess around with that. Don't be silly. Cal, thank you. Caliente, thank you for the Oh, it's Caliente, right? Thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate it. Spelt it differently. I'm trying to remember. Does that mean... Gosh, does that mean hot in Spanish, right? I'm mixing up Spanish and Polish right now. I believe so, right? How are you? Means spicy? Okay, well, yeah, okay, I got you. See, I thought of hot as like food hot, but yeah, that's kind of close. Jeez, yeah. It's been a while. I haven't taken Spanish since freshman year of college. It's been well, almost 4 years, 3 years, I guess. So it's not that long. I'm just a bot. Ooh. Wait. Is this okay? I think this is okay. Oh, it's not okay. It's okay. Ra was here. He won me. Dude, this is like the most PvP game of all time. Literally, what is going on? The door almost closed on me, by the way. Oh, I missed. Dude, I have 14 kills in 15 minutes. What is happening, man? Holy moly. Any solos that have a good time into Herc? I mean, if you're struggling into any character, it's probably the way you're playing your god rather than the god itself, but I think Yorm does well. I think Ardia does very well. I think Osiris does pretty well. I think Thor can be pretty good. I don't mind Mulan. Like, I don't think Herc's lanes are like excessively oppressive into frontliners, especially backliners that can be a little bit post-pendulum, but it's probably just that you're probably making some mistakes, which is like fine, but you know, you can probably resolve those really on any pick you play, right? So don't feel like you need to pick up something new. What you're improving with and you enjoy is ultimately what you'll play lanes more gracefully with. If you're you know, working on it, right? Like, obviously, I'm not expecting every game to go great, but yeah. E-set's another good one. Very good one. Dude, I mean, I really don't even know what to say. They're just... Wow. They did get the Queen Naga, so I'll give them that. They did get the Queen Naga. Fair enough. We were just 16-0. Thoughts on Sylv solo? He's kind of like Cabrakan. What I mean by that is, like, I'm saying aspect. Base Sylv solo I don't think is great. But when we talk about aspect Sylv solo, I think he's a lot like Cabrakan in that he is very much a stat checky, out pressure you early game god, except his like value and pressure is more in clear rather than pure fight, where Cabs is pure fight rather than clear. But he's very, very unsafe, like extremely. You're very gankable. And that's the big issue with Sylv. You're just very gankable. I don't think he's bad, but I think for every good game, you can have a game where the jungler just sits on your ass, and it's like very, very hard to play. Because if you play safely, right, and you play correctly, and you preserve and you don't get ganked by the jungler and die, that means you're playing very back, and you can't exert any pressure. Where a lot of gods, even if they have to play semi-back, like, let's say, Chalk or Osiris, can still exert decent pressure. That god can't do that at all, you know what I mean? So it's an issue you can run into. I think it's fine, but just be mindful of that. Would Anubis play into Herc well? Not as well as you'd think, surprisingly. You kind of can just... I mean, it just depends how good the players are. Like, that's kind of the point I'm making. Like, don't worry about matchups too much. Just worry about improving how you're playing into the gods, and you'll be fine. If I'm winning lane, how do you secure your lead? A lot of it is usually, like, I think people over try to get solo kills. A lot of it is just going to be getting neutrals, rotating after you get lane prio, you know, stuff like that. So right now we just shoved our wave. I probably shouldn't have ulted. I was just having fun. And then we rotate, you know. That's really it. Like, you want to get the neutrals in the lane, so you'll build a lead off of that. You don't need to get kills to get leads. I know we have a lot of kills this game. We would have been ahead even without kills. Obviously, 17 kills is going to make things pretty easy. But in case that hadn't happened, it wouldn't have been a big deal. It does look pretty ridiculous, though.
Shut down.
We have a wave here? Yeah, we do.
Slain an enemy.
But always return.
Not bad, not bad. Alrighty, guys. I mean, I think I... This is beads. Oh, terrible look by your boy. Nice. I was aiming for the Rob, but the Osiris was in the way. That worked out okay. Not bad.
Set up an ambush here. I'm on it.
Thank you, Finlay, for the follow. How are you, bro? Go Wish-Granting Pearl here for more survivability. And then I think we just finish with the Tahuti, though we could go upgraded Blink. Yeah, probably not needed. Oh, are we dead? Ooh, nice. Good job. Yeah, I mean, we're definitely all overstaying. Should probably... I mean, I guess if they do make a mistake here, it is playable. One got cancelled. That's he said ult. Yeah. Terrible 3 by me. Thankfully, we are fed. Nice. What the hell is going on? Why the conduit gem? It's just good for tempo and like pace. You get, you know, that insta clear going and life's good, man. Alright, we should do fire.
Attack.
An enemy has been slain.
Okay.
These guys were silly billies. Underrated solo picks? I don't know. I don't know if there's anything like I would say is like super underrated. I just think, like, again, ultimately, I really try not to stress matchups to you guys, and I do that for a reason.
Attack.
It's the wrong optics. Like, what you're good at is underrated if other people aren't good at it.
Okay.
But if I say Thor's the best god in the game, which he probably is, and you can't play the god, what does it matter? You know what I mean? So, or if I say like Osiris is super strong, but he's one of the more losing characters in ranked in Smite 2 right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, ultimately, like, maybe that's not advice then that you should follow, right? If for a lot of people that's not the case. So, ultimately, like, what you have success with is what's best, right?
I'm on it.
Some trouble. We just hit this. Yeah, I mean, I guess so, Romulus. The thing is, like, Joust is, you know, Joust is Joust, right? But, yeah, I guess so.
Your team has destroyed the fire giant.
Attack.
Your left tower is
Take
under
this
attack.
jungle buff. Attack.
Okay, we should just push mid. It's fine. Get fire, guys. Don't be afraid.
On my way.
Needs force. Not quite tanky, so... Shit. Gotta be a little careful. Nice.
An enemy has been slain.
I missed. He missed too. It's okay. Alright, GG.
Killing
No, he got me. Damn it. No. That's so unlucky. Gosh, we almost killed him. Can we end? I don't even think we can end. Oh, boo. Damn it. Rip the deathless game. I'm not sure we end here. It's close. I should have picked up dagger, bro. What a freaking dumb decision from me. Oh, maybe we do. Nice, GG.
We've been outmaneuvered. There are no.
All right, 1-0. Nice.
Victory.
What's up, Kumbi? I'm happy to hear it, dude. Congrats, bro. Keep it up. GG. That was, bro, those guys kept brawling. I respect that. I respect the brawl. And I think if they picked different characters, they probably could have fought heavy like they did, but their gods are like not, like it's like Eset, Afro Rockcore, and it was perma-fighting. It was very strange. Verbal, thank you for the gifted, dude. I appreciate you, dude. Thank you, dude. Of course. What's up, Kana? GG's, bro. Ay, ay, ay. What's up, Tenacious? How are you? Well, guys, I fear that's going to be the peak for today. No matter what, every game is going to be less fun than that. Can you recommend me a hybrid Hades solo build? Honestly, fairly similar to this, dude. Would be fine that we went on Anubis. Just get like a Tahuti instead of Glad Shield, get Breastplate. You should be kind of okay. It's going good. College is good. Going A-okay, honestly. Thank you. Oh, man. He bullies you, dude? Sorry, bro. What are you guys playing for? Are you guys playing for like AGL or something, or what? That's fun, dude. Teams are awesome. I'm glad you guys are playing. That's sick.
Select your god.
I think we just play Cuckoo. This has been a good time. Do it for fun? I see, I see. That's dope, dude. Hell yeah. To win semis is the best that... You guys play Fearless, where it's like characters don't come over from game 1 to game 2 and stuff? That's fun. I hope it goes well. Thank you, S2804 for the follow. How are you? That's fun. Ellie, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. To play? No, I mean, I feel you. Like, draft leagues and stuff are fun, though, and I recommend them for fun. I, like, you know, a lot of the advice I try to give, like, on streams are for people who are, like, just focused on you know, like getting better, but obviously you don't have to do some speed run to climbing. It's just having fun. So I'm happy you're having it. That's awesome. That's great. Speaking of, I think actually OSL, which is the draft league thing that we're doing, I think it has like a preliminary tournament on Sunday. I just remembered. Oh man. I guess I'll stream it. Cool stuff. What would you say is the main difference between a mage and a warrior in solo? One of them is frontlining, one of them is not. That's almost always the biggest difference. Okay, we're into a Chiron. Yeah, I typically don't. Dude, I haven't played Anubis in a while. That was a good time though. Yeah. Yeah. Guys, okay, let me be honest though. So listen, so last night I was playing Deadlock. I was playing it with Zapman and Bayro. And then Plowski, who I don't really know, but he's good friends with Zap, I think. And they invited one of their friends. We weren't in call together. I was in call with Bayro and Zap, but we weren't in call with the other two. And bro, dude, Zap died like a billion times, dude. This guy just feeds. What is he doing? Like, it's ridiculous, bro. That's all good though. We're gonna play later. I think he runs it down too much. Like I think I'm a little too AFK, but I'm not inting. I gotta teach him to not int. Like low key, bro. I feel like it's bad that in every game I'm like the one with less deaths. That shit's ridiculous. Like, bro, I'm literally playing support in that game. By the way, I'm just like a. It's actually crazy. So like in Smite, I'm a solo laner. In League of Legends, I'm also a solo laner. We play the, you know, bruisers, brawlers, you know, characters, whatever. And then in literally every other game, if I play it multiplayer, I'm a support player. Literally all of them. I don't know. Like I've barely played Dead. Like I've played it like 6 games, and I'm definitely a support player. That's all I've played, and that's all I've liked. So, I mean, I could try other stuff, but I think I know where I'm at. Why do you play it? I don't know. I just gravitated towards it. You literally just, if your Twitch account is linked to your Smite account, you just have to be in a stream. It's 10 hours total. It can be any Smite 2 stream, mine, or any stream listed under the Smite 2 category. 10 hours total. It has to be live. I don't think VODs work, but if you watch my stream, and then another stream later, another stream tomorrow, etc., just get 10 total. Thank you, Temp, for the follow. Tired of shield me? Yeah. Well, I think it was like largely going okay. You just had to like respect that there was a blink threat. The thing is when you started tanking that wave right there, that's when you really screwed yourself. You have to let that wave go into tower and then just kill the archers. So the wave is on the tower, though, is the point. So I can't blink on you, number one, and you're not tanking the wave, number two. And then you would have kind of been fine. Also, you want to get your 2 at level 1. You don't want to get your 1 at level 1 because your clear's slower. And then you also don't really have, like, yes, technically you have poke threat, but poke threat doesn't exist if you can't, like, clear at all. You know what I mean? You couldn't clear at all. So you always get your 2 at level 1 on that god, even with Aspect, generally. With Aspect, it's a bit more up to you, but not with that. Without Aspect, definitely not. So that kind of, you know, didn't put you onto a good start. Gosh, that hit me? Fuck me, man. Yeah, I mean, honestly, that was a big greedy of me. I kind of completely forgot the god I was going against. This lane blows wee-wee the first few levels. I just should not have been fighting. It doesn't, like, it's not actually that bad. I just can't be auto-attack trading like an NPC. Problem is, like, I don't have a lot of range, so if I'm into a range character, I have to be, like, super careful. But I guess we traded a pot. He's got more sustain than I do. I mean, this is, like, not great, but the big thing is that at least I have Chalice and he doesn't, so that's kind of nice. I do out-clear him. which is also kind of nice. Because he got out cleared, he overstayed. And we got a good trade back. Thank you, Lulones, for the follow. How are you? Catch you at Totem? Yeah, no, that just, like, wouldn't happen, I guess, is the best way to put it. Like, that just never works. I get the idea, but, like, something, and look, this is, like, why I talk so much about, like, having a smaller god pool so you build a rapport. You should now know from literally forever on that anytime you're into an Anubis as Osiris, you will literally never catch at that angle, ever, right? And in general, you won't be able to catch a mage at that angle, or hunter, ever, realistically, unless they build, like, a Vamp Shroud or something, which if that's the case, like, I mean, you shouldn't anticipate them to build stupidly, right? So, yeah, like, that's now, like, a very, I think, important feedback point, so you can just avoid that altogether. Max the 1 on him? You can if you want to. The thing with leveling your 1 is, like, so I typically don't, honestly. Your 1 is less range than your 2, and I think you find that sometimes you like the less committal trades that are higher secure, like, likelihood. So, like, my 2 is a more consistent hit than my 1. My 1, yeah, I can have it up more and stuff, but it's less range, it's more easily juked, it's harder to hit. You know, like, it's less consistent. So if I'm maxing my 1 and I'm missing, which can happen even if I'm, like, playing correctly, obviously not all the time, but sometimes, you know, that's not great, right? Whereas with my 2, I really should never have an excuse to miss it if I'm maxing it, especially. So he gets rocks split, which you might be like, isn't that really bad? And it's not great, but he missed an entire wave and he's low. So he's just going to back or die if he stays. So it's not that bad. Cut off the exit point, and it's an easy kill. Nice. Not lose the trades and stuff. I don't think there's, like, a tip I can give you over a sentence. I think what I would just try to do is, like, play, honestly. Like, yeah, I don't know. I think there's nothing secret. It's just an exposure thing, getting comfortable, knowing how much damage you're taking and dealing. And that's the kind of stuff that takes a long time to develop. I don't know if there's, like, a tip I can give, really. You know? Alright, we have Book now. He's going Golden Blade, so our build's better, but we have... This is obviously very weak, so we have to scale it up. Thank you, Shmeep, for the follow. How are you, man? Nice to see you. If it was a Bologna matchup, would you max your 1 or just always the 2? You probably still the 2, man, because the thing is, like, if I'm into a Bologna, I'm generally not just, like, blunt force brute melee auto-attacking and shotgunning 1s. Like, that could happen, but if I'm shotgunning a 1, I'm usually probably using it to 1 and then 2 away and self-peel. Like, I'm still playing generally poke-esque. And that doesn't mean I'm never autoing, so you're probably rushing Golden Blade, but... Yeah, I've been maxing the 2 generally. I have a couple of comp games on Osiris that I've uploaded on my YouTube channel that aren't, like, obviously play-by-play commentaries, but they're just, like, into very good players. I'm not saying I've played all those lanes perfectly. Part of the nature is I did definitely make some mistakes, but I think at the very least you can kind of see the approach if you want to see, like, a direct line. But yeah, generally speaking, I think just maxing the 2 is the way to go. I think that range... additive is very, very helpful. Okay, he did right mids, maybe, for him to have a speed buff, unless he just picked up his jungler's speed, but I don't think he did that. Didn't have to... What the fuck is going on? Okay. Got gold, that's unlucky. Again, remember, even though I'm stronger, I am just, like, low stack books, so this shit's kind of useless.
Ward here. Okay.
What's up, Unstable? How are you? Once we have, like, yogis, it's gonna be a scary time for him.
An enemy has been slain.
Scary, scary time for him. Thank you, Luxury, for the follow. How are you? Who do you think's the best solo laner right now? Thor, for sure. Overall, I'd say it's Thor. Does he have cage? No. Does he have stun? I mean, it's a good hit. Nice job. That's unlucky. I wish he started with it. You know, I think we actually could have got him, but Beats is still good.
Is under attack.
You know what's crazy? He was literally out if he just ran. Why did he turn around? What was that? He was actually just completely fine. Alright, I mean, fair enough. That was very, very interesting. We'll take a back here. Nice. How do you feel about LeFay aspect? Looks cool, dude. I don't know, man. Like, I don't play PTS ever. That's kind of like a rule of mine. I just think I play the game so much for streams and YouTube videos and stuff that I would really sap the joy out if I was playing. Sometimes, like, I'll be honest with you, I get a little burnt out from the game. Not, like, hugely so, but a little bit, right? And if I was playing patches early on PTS and getting a feel for things, I'd just be spoiling it for myself, and I think I would lose a lot of enjoyment out of the game, and I don't want to do that, because I think you'll feel it. I'll feel it for sure, obviously, and it's just kind of bad for everybody. So I'm excited to give it a try, but I haven't looked into any gameplay of it, and I'll try it when it comes out. Just in theory, yeah, I mean, it seems cool, dude. I think the melee component of it, you know, it's nice to have, like, because the thing is, you know, a lot of people really dislike the idea of mage solos and stuff, and I completely understand that, even if it's like semi-unfounded, but making the character melee is a really nice way to eliminate a lot of those concerns. So I think it's a pretty smart decision. We'll see how good it is, but I think it's cool. Alright, we'll just like walk away. So you can see trades are not super clean right now still. He's dead for that. I mean, that's fine. I maybe could have lived, but yeah, it's alright. All good. Who do you think the best player is? I mean, I'm never not gonna say me, right? I think that'd be a little unwise to do. Starter changes seem cool. I haven't really played them. You gotta watch my streams for 10 hours in any stream. Yeah, so assuming your account is linked, it's just 10 hours of watch time. Yeah, you should be able to see on like notifications or whatever like a progress bar or something, right? You always go to side camp over the totem. But yeah, starter changes look cool, man. I mean, we'll have to see, right? Like, obviously I haven't played them, so maybe it'll feel whack, maybe it'll be really cool. I don't know yet. Thank you, Gaming, for the follow. How are you?
Be careful.
Thank you, dude. Glad you liked it.
Completed.
Alrighty.
Stellar. Gods and gods. Our world is done.
I see just like ulting. Oh. That makes a bit more sense. Okay. That was like, he could not have played that worst. Worse, excuse me. What the hell? He's owning me. What is going on, man? Alright, let's back. These games, man, these games. You think the current meta would support the old mage solo lifesteal builds? No, I don't think so. Like, Brawlers is so good right now, Contagion's really good. Like you said, their mage solos are already, like, not very strong in general. Yes, Baron is strong, yes, Cuckoo Aspect is strong, but these aren't traditional mages, these are tank mages, you know what I mean? So they aren't the same basis, right? Or like Iset Aspect, yeah, that's a mage solo, but it's a tank. So that's not the same thing. But, you know, the regular mage, cuckoo, non-aspect solos and stuff of the world, really not very strong. And if you were to, you know, put a lifesteal build on some pick, I think it'd be pretty weak.
Killing spree. Double kill. Your middle tower is under attack.
The game's not going too hot at the moment, but see what we can do.
The enemy team has destroyed the gold fury. Killing spree. Double kill.
Okay,
Shut down.
not bad, not bad. They did get gold, which sucks, but we do get 2, so we'll take what we can.
Killing spree.
Shay, to be honest, like,
Okay.
I don't have great thoughts about it. Like, I think they already have too much agency. So the fact that they can potentially have even more in theory is, like, to me, not a great look. But I'm gonna kind of, like, take my own thoughts out of it until I see the gameplay. Because I really don't want to be someone who... I think content creators have a lot of influence, obviously, right? On game perception from viewers. And I have to be careful about that, you know what I mean? At least I want to be, because I should be responsible. And, like, I don't... Yeah, obviously I have, like, concerns, but I guess the thing is like, there's been times where as a creator I've had certain thoughts about something I didn't know because I hadn't played it, and I just was, like, wrong, you know what I mean? And I don't want to just, like, be wrong and not say anything, and you know, make statements if I don't know yet. So, like, we'll see. I mean, I think the idea of, like, more openness, like, for example, in Smite 1, I'll give a Smite 1 parallel, there were certain characters that were really cool that, like, in jungle felt a little unoptimized. Cleo was a great example because you wanted to go Bluestone on Cleo all the time, but you couldn't really in jungle, and that was a bit sad. But, like, it was what it was, you know? So when a god like Cleo comes in, now you'll be able to go the Bluestone in the jungle, and that'd be really cool. But, like, you know, as the overall concept, I think jungle's too strong. I'm not sure this was really the right way to do it, but I guess we'll see. I don't know. We'll see. Like, again, I want to be cautiously optimistic that it'll be fun and different and cool.
An enemy has been slain.
So, I guess we'll find out, right?
Your middle tower is under attack. Your middle tower has
Maybe
been
I just, like, go
destroyed.
topside here and look. Yeah, we gotta get some impact in these team fights. I know the people coming to us die, but I gotta go to them and kill them, or else we're gonna be in big trouble because the team is struggling a bit. But oh wow. There are 5 people here, unlucky. I guess I should have expected something fucking dog shit to happen. Ah, whatever. My bad.
Middle enemy tower.
On my way. Hello, little one.
Crit? What do you mean? This one's not looking too good. Oh, good stun though. Izanami missed off the stun. Oh dear. It's a fucking disaster. Ay, 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 bro. That's not a good look. Alright, we'll go Blink now. Could just go Blink Shard. I mean, I want to go upgraded actives, but I don't know. This is not good. I think we'll just go Blink Shard. I think minion wave should be changed. No, not really. Like, what do you mean? Do you have an idea in mind? They're fine as is. I'd like for them to do a little bit more damage early, maybe, but that's about it.
I'm on it. Help middle lane.
Your right tower is under attack. An ally has been slain.
Okay, let's go mid.
An ally has been slain.
Okay. Bro, I'm giving it my all here, guys. I really am. It's still a lost fight. Like, what the heck, dude? Oh, they're all just waiting in the bush. Okay. Theoden was running away from 0 people and he didn't know? Dude, no way. Oh, this is so boring.
Your right tower is under attack.
All good. Did I see the Smite player base increasing? Yeah. It's dope, dude. Like, I've got nothing else to say, really, but very happy about that, obviously. That's awesome. Game doing well means that, you know, possibilities open for more permanent esports stuff in the future. Like, Prime, we'll see what they do for March moving forward, because, again, February right now is the kickoff, but the February NA Prime did very well. And with the game slowly growing and stuff, obviously I'm not seeing explosive growth, but like for next year, we're really in a great spot. I know it's weird to talk about next year when it's February, but these are kind of the things that the todays pave the way for that time, you know? So like it's awesome, right? Obviously as a YouTuber and stuff, that's big and that's important too, but like ultimately, dude, why did I get into Smite? Because when I was younger, I thought watching like the worlds and stuff was so cool, you know what I mean? That's what like made me invested. So seeing that like potentially kind of being able to come back to a respectable point is like such an important thing to me, right? And I think we're on the right path. So that's so sick, you know? Lucky. Now, I don't see that potential in this specific lobby, but in the player base as a whole, that growth is very important. Man.
Double kill.
When did I start playing Smite? I installed it at like the end of Season 2, but I didn't really play until the middle of Season 3. In any capacity, I was mostly a Joust player at the time, but yeah. I really kind of started playing the game more in Season 4. If you could build pro players from any era, to be honest, dude, it's hard to say because, like, the thing is, dude, and some people are going to get offended by this, but I'm just being 1000% with you. Like, players in the past were not that good, you know? They were good for the time, don't get me wrong, but, like, naturally, if you have a game that's 3 years old, the pro players are going to be a lot worse than the pro players when the game's 10 years old, you know what I mean? Like, the Smite Season 3 pros were shit in comparison to the Season 10 pros. Even if it was the same players, you know what I mean? Like, they were way worse. That's not like an indictment against them. It's like relative to the amount of time the game was out and stuff. They were incredibly good, obviously, yeah. And there weren't players as good as them. So, like, duh, they were the best. But they wouldn't, you know, if you had a retroactive thing where you brought them forward all into a progressive tournament now, like, the Season 3 iteration of the SPL players would get waxed by the Season 10 iteration if they kept playing, you know what I mean? So stuff like that is always kind of hard because of that. I mean, if you take it into the context of, like, the game time, obviously you look at players who were, like, massively ahead of other players at the times, and that, I think, makes it a bit more compelling, but yeah. You can see that. I mean, yeah, like, Season 1 is obviously the most harsh, but, like, I think if Zap played against the Season 1 version in a duel match, he would win 1,000 games straight without dropping a death, like, quite literally, right now, you know what I mean? So it's like, and that's not a shocking thing to say. He would 100% agree with that, you know what I mean? So, well, of course he is. I mean, like, and that makes sense, you know what I mean? Like, even if you compare to Season 7, right? Like, the players are not going to be as good as they were in Season 11, you know, if they kept playing. Now, obviously, like, there is limits to this. I'm not saying you extrapolate that with every player, but what I am saying is, you know, because there are players who did peak in Smite 1 and stuff and whatnot, but yeah, like, it's a hard cross-reference comparing thing.
Your left Phoenix is under attack. Your left Phoenix has been destroyed.
I didn't get my blink off, which was sad. I never really used it there. But yeah. So I don't know. My favorite Smite player in the pro scene was Baskin. So I was a huge Baskin fan, especially in solo, obviously, but in mid he was very good too, excuse me. I really liked Baskin a ton. But I also really liked, I thought Ducky was always really good. I played against Ducky a lot in the minor league, and trust me on this, like, when I think of Ducky, even now, as a player, like, I think Ducky was one of the better SPL solos I played against. Even though he was in the minor league at the time, like, I thought Ducky was better than some of those worse solo laners in the SPL. Always. He 100% was. I know his teams didn't have the most success and stuff, but he was definitely really quite good. But yeah, I liked FineOK obviously a ton. Because who didn't, you know? But FineOK, like, for me, I liked watching him more when he was less of a YouTuber. Because I felt like, how do I put it? I guess it's weird, and this is one of the things that, like, I'm realizing is happening with me in a sense, where because I do so much more YouTube now, when I initially started doing YouTube, I wasn't known as a YouTube person by anybody. I was known as the person who's, like, the solo laner who's in the minor league, and I wasn't known by that many people, but, like, in the higher circles of Smite players, that was, like, exclusively what I was known by. And now that's not the case, you know what I mean? Which is a very weird thing, and something that's super important for me, and the reason I still play competitive, number one, is because I love it, but, like, my credibility as a creator, I feel like, would be shallow if I wasn't still, like, at the top, you know what I mean? Or at least in the discussion, you know? Like, I don't have to be the best, but I want to be, right? But I have to, at the very least, be close. Or else it's just cooked, you know? Could have blinked out. I think I'm still caught there, though. Because, like, if I'm, you know, I can't, I don't know. Like, that would just, I would feel dumb and embarrassed, honestly, so. But anyways, the point of that is, like, even with that being the case, some people still, like, look at me as, like, more of a YouTuber and stuff, which is a really interesting thing, because I would never look at myself that way. But again, what you get more known for is what you get put forward. But I think with, like, Fino, like, he was one of my more favorite solos, but I started to like the other solos more so just because, like, I don't know. I started to associate Final K more with the YouTube image, even though he was still like a really good pro player. But it wasn't the same as before, man. I don't know how to explain it. It just wasn't. It's because it's different when you only get to see a player for like the couple of games they play pro, rather than like you get to see their streams all the time and stuff. There's like more exclusivity. It feels more like special. I don't know. Maybe I'm like nobody's following me on it, but that's just how I thought at the time. But I loved watching pro stuff. It was always fun. So yeah.
Your right Phoenix is under attack. Double kill.
Oh, I dashed into the freaking fear. It's a disaster. Holy damage. I mean, we did hold.
Your left Phoenix is under attack.
That's how I feel about you. Fair. Hold them, me. I don't know what that is, King. Which is the good one? It was with Jeff Hinle at the time. Used to play. Do you worry the new role passes will create issues in higher level ranks where you can actually coordinate who gets what buff? I do, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, like, we'll see, right? Like, I do a little bit, but I don't want to, like, overblow something that might not even be an issue. So, like, we'll see, I guess. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, like, I'm kind of in the dark on it until we see what happens. We are holding bit by bit. I mean, to be honest, like, the builds on the team are not that bad anymore. I'm just... Holy CC combo, dude. That's so fucked up. And I'm out, but... Jeez. I hate to have to use my relics there. Unlucky. Should have just ulted there. I would have been caught. All good, though. Let's walk over to the
The enemy team has
Pyromancer.
destroyed the Pyro.
Does he have a cage here? He actually does, but... Yeah, it's not really... Like, nothing's really working. I haven't done anything this fight, to be honest. I got an okay ult. Not really great, though. He did kill that guy. It is a losing fight. Yeah, I couldn't really find an in there. That sucks. I'm out, but like... Yeah, I think it's just game, sadly. Worded me.
Your Titan is under attack.
It's about... Lucky. Golden Blade ended. GG. Give it a good try. All good. 1-1. Any gods you're excited to add? Excited to see added? Not particularly. I like, honestly, almost all the characters in the game. So, yeah. It's not a biggie to me, honestly. Alright, keep it going. How do you feel about Daji? Well, I don't love her, but she's already out. GG's, bro. Guys, low key, I feel like my throat's getting sore, and that is not good. Okay.
Select your god.
Let's play. Kind of want to match with a hunter myself. I'm gonna play into one again. Let's play some Neath. It's been a while. Get an ability hunter, you know, get a range and stuff. But yeah, guys, I really hope I'm not getting sick, dude. That would be so not good. Are there any good carry mains that makes content? So Zapman's my ADC and Smite Prem and stuff. He uploads videos on YouTube sometimes. I don't know how consistent he is, honestly. It's mostly Twitch VODs. But if you go into his streams and stuff, he'll always say what's up and, like, give you some pointers if you ask. Oh, I'm checking his channel right now. He uploads, like, not super often, but often enough, I guess. Other people would be... You're just thinking for carry specifically. I'm blanking. I don't think there's a lot of ADC content creation out there, honestly, which I know is a little disappointing. I will be doing more off-roll to ADC specifically. Through 4 games in a row. And I don't think he was throwing, he just wasn't playing well, you know? Lure next game? Probably not. I don't really, like, do god requests. If I lock in a god, I might, but I don't know. We'll see. Panic Hat doesn't play anymore, no. Have you done a Naja? I have. It felt pretty forgettable. Oh, interesting. Yeah, that's not great. Oh, unlucky. Dude. Sometimes you just lose, Eddie. Nothing else to it, you know? Sometimes it's just a loss. And, what do you think I'll say, dude? Come on. Okay. How many gods should one limit to their pool? So, I want to be clear. Like, when I say how many gods someone should limit their pool to, I say that from a course of, like, improvement, okay? If you're only focused on improving, that's the most important thing to you. If you want to have fun and play more or play less, have fun and play more or play less, you know what I mean? I say about 4 gods is usually the sweet spot. If you want to play more gods, though, because that's more enjoyable for you want to play even less because it's more enjoyable for you, fine. But that's just like a good idea if you're improvement-centric, and you improving would mean you'd have more fun. That's not the goal for everybody. Yeah, people want to get better, but, you know, sometimes people don't want to, like, compress, and they want to play like 8 gods that they really enjoy in different intervals and not really worry about it too much. And that's more fun for them. And they're still trying to get better, but they don't, you know, they don't have that same urgency. And if so, that's completely fine, you know? Say, thank you, GOAT. I appreciate you, dude. 4 total? Yeah, I try to. I try to recommend 4. Now, I try to tell people to play one role as much as possible. Obviously, you're going to get off-rolled sometimes. So if you can duo queue with somebody who's obviously playing another role, that'll help you not get off-rolled as much. But yeah, thank you, Arthurs, for the follow. But what I would say is, like, it's very important to if you can, like, so a lot of characters can semi-flex. So let's say you're a solo lane player and you play Chalk, Osiris, Cerberus, and Hercules. Well, like, if you get off-roll to jungle, you have Chalk and Herc. You can really play Osiris too. If you get off-roll to support, you have Serb. So, like, you know, obviously ADC mid you're not really covered for, so you might just have to pick up a 5th that, like, worst comes to worst, you play, like, Neath. You know, you can play an ADC or mid. But, like, yeah, ideally you get 4. You know? So, yeah.
Minions have spawned.
That's just, like, again, that's not a hard rule, but, like, that's something that I have seen generally as somebody who's done a lot of coaching and stuff. I seem and see to be quite helpful for players. So that's why I say that amount. If you really want to do 3 or you really want to do 5, I don't think it's the end of the world. That's just like a good recommendation I personally put. He missed a creep, so he cleared really freaking slow. Which is awesome. It means we're just ahead off spawn. Now, his autos are better than ours, but we do have clear pryos, so I can be a little ratty if I really want to, you know? Don't have to be, but I can be. Especially when my 2 heals me, I'm going to. The reason why I wanted to pick a ranged character, very simple. I knew it was against a ranged character. I wanted to match it, that's all. Did I have to? No, of course not, but just wanted to, dude. You play the game for fun at the end of the day, right? Oh, I played that like shit. That was terrible. Lucky. Missing my 1 was so bad. Whatever. I'm tweaking. Oh, this is so cursed. Gosh, that was like so bad. How did I miss everything like 2 times in a row? What a disaster, man. What an abject horror. I just skill checked him, but I bricked myself, so it didn't even matter. We did at least get his pots out of the way, as we did ours, so it's not the end of the world, but I think I had a free kill I just dropped, which is, like, annoying. Good as Aegis here, probably. Not quite. Soon enough. I have to take a earlier back than desired. We'll definitely have to take an earlier back than desired, but all good. Gosh, yeah, I don't know. I guess it's been a while since I've played this. I'm like way out of shape with it. It's been some awful ones. Okay, let's back.
My condolences.
Alright, we're gonna get Chalice and go into... I can rush book, why not? You're like top 10? Easily.
An ally has been slain.
Oh, Jesus, dude. Man. Really? Oh, boo. Come on. This is what we're up to? Disaster. Well, unlucky. Want to queue after this one? Sure. And what a horror. Should you just ban what's OP? I mean, it's up to you. I typically recommend to ban just something that's strong. But, I mean, a lot of the time, dude, like, people are gonna not ban either way. Or just ban random shit. So, like, I don't think what you ban as an individual matters too much. Because, like, inevitably something good will always be through, or something annoying could always be through, so... I don't know. That's up to you, man. Like, if you know explicitly ahead of time what you're going to play, like, let's say you know you're going to play Cuckoo Aspect solo, you probably would want to ban, like, Baron, you know? If I knew I was going to play X-God, or I was planning to play X-God, maybe I would ban a God just because, like, of ease, you know? Or, like, let's say I knew I was going to play Neath, I might want to ban Daji, right? Because it's, like, a fairly good God that's really good into mine. That's a jungler, right? I'm not saying you have to do that, but it's up to you, you know.
Your middle tower is under attack.
I wouldn't get too caught up on that. As long as you're banning Sling, you're doing better than most people. Ult to stun, he Aegis. Pain. I can poke him here a little. Hope he's okay. He's gonna get a kill on mid, too bad.
Shut down.
Rip. Alrighty. Yeah, this isn't going very well. Also behind. This definitely feels kind of shit so far. I mean, Book is a little slow to build. I maybe should have waited to build this as well. Whatever. You have it now. Have to figure it out.
An enemy has been slain. Your left tower is under attack. An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been
That is,
slain.
that's Blink. Okay, I guess we'll take it. Does he kill him? Maybe. Nice. That's fine. Nice job. Yeah, I'll take it. Worth.
Double
Alright, we'll
kill.
go into
Killing spree.
Chronos Pennant.
An ally has been slain.
Game kind of flipped though. This kills on Thano was huge, and I think somebody else got a kill somewhere because we're not even behind as a team anymore. We definitely were like a little bit ago, so that's good. Nice. If we win Ritual in mid, that's awesome as well. Hopefully we do.
An enemy
Nice kill, dude.
slain.
Yeah, they are all there. I'm coming. This looks like way too much, you know. I can't help. Probably cooked. Did get his ult off though, and he got a kill. So if he just lives, that's fine. Ooh. What do I do here, man?
Double kill.
Okay, and I'm dead now. I should have just fucking never showed up. I knew this was gonna happen.
You have been slain.
Well, whole lead's gone again. Whatever. Hate to see it.
Your left tower is under attack.
So we have a bit more cooldown now.
Enemy spotted. An enemy has been slain.
Yeah, he rotated over. I'm coming.
An enemy
Oh,
has
nice.
been
Dude, that was Sorry, never mind. But the Scylla hit that. I mean, it's still a good kill, don't get me wrong, but kind of wasted my ult, which might not be great. This is very worth, obviously, so well done. Nice, dude. Messy game, but it's working out, so love to see it. Got the rocks. We are ahead now, or at least we will be in a second.
Your team has destroyed the gold fury. An ally has been slain. Killing spree.
Is he ult on me here? Yeah, he's just gonna gank. I mean, I just have to shove. Like, if this happens, it is what it is. I'll ult the bats for peel for them. But I can't obviously match every time, or really any time, so as long as I shove, get neutrals, it's like I'm doing an okay job. Especially if they live, it's really, really good.
Has arrived.
Is it a good idea to proxy?
Has been slain.
When you're like, generally speaking, honestly, a lot of like proxying value in this game has kind of fallen away, but generally it's you're proxying to make a rotation, and you proxying, aka clearing the wave early, means that there's more amount of time you can spend away from solo without losing farm. So if you're trying to make a long rotation, in terms of like a long rotation in terms of stay away from solo for a while, the proxy can be really useful. Sometimes it's just to bait people in a direction so you can get a gold fury. Sometimes it's just to be active on the map because, again, like, you might not even want to rotate out for a long period of time, but just because you have the availability and the ability to, you know, it could happen, and that's like a deal, right? So, you know, it's good to yeah, it's good to be mindful of that, I guess. I'm just gonna ult here for a stun. I think Apollo's gonna match. He might not have ult yet. Thought he would. That's fine. There's not much here. That's fine. I'm just gonna leave. The problem is, like, Apollo can just rotate on us now, so we have to be like, okay, he's not. Never mind. We're good. Yeah, sometimes it's like just you can just do it to not interact with people. The problem you could run into is that, like, you might just lose neutrals, which isn't always the case, but it could be the case, so that is something to be mindful of. But again, that kind of depends on, like, how the game's going. Because sometimes you can just proxy and then walk back to them, but then it's like you're kind of defeating the point. So yeah, it's not nearly as good as it used to be in different iterations of the game, but that's not a bad thing. It's just sometimes things like that change. This lane obviously gets easier as we get our build more developed, as you can see, because when we start to rely more on abilities and less on autos, and that's going to happen from vice versa, as it already is, and obviously the game gets quite easy. So we played a probably overly scrappy early, but, I mean, that's fine. Nice. Can push mid here, I guess. Okay, I could just go cover. I think this guy's just gonna split.
Destroyed a middle
Getting this
enemy
mid tier
tower.
2 is like really good though.
An ally has been slain.
So something the Apollo's potentially doing, which is rotating here. Yeah, a really bad play. And the reason it's bad is because he actually had an angle to split, which would have been really annoying. He just like didn't take it. And us like not getting this tier 2 is like not... It would have been better for him to trade tier 2s, worst comes to worst, and get the waves and stuff, than come over here and like kind of stop us, because he probably could... Someone else could have probably stopped us, and if not, like he would have gotten way more. I don't think it's like terrible, but I don't think that was great either. I think you want your cross maps to feel strong, and if they can't, you know, kind of meh. Our DPS in that tower is also pretty bad, so. Wouldn't we shove here? We're gonna get shard component.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Are them pyro?
Your team has
Should be.
destroyed the Gold Fury. Attack
Nope.
Fire Giant.
Not at all. I could ult here. Just gonna ult the afro. She's not showing.
Has been slain.
Nice. Alright, we shove one wave and come over. Can just like play on him as well. It's fine.
Your team has destroyed the pyramid. Your right tower is under attack. Your
All
right
good.
tower has been destroyed.
Pretty expected for him to do that. So you have a good one, dude. Thank you for coming by. Okay, double ults. She's got 3. Am I fine? Being chased still. I think I'm okay. Okay, just the 3. He has Sunder. No way, dude.
You have been slain.
Damn. That sucks. All good, I guess.
Double kill.
Bro, damn. I guess they do have Queen Naga. Like, that damage feels so high. That's nuts, dude. What was that? Seriously? I'm shocked. Okay. That fucking sucks.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Surprised I take so much there, though.
The enemy team has destroyed the fire giant.
Yeah, it's not a great look. We'll cover some waves here. Obviously, like, fire on 5 is not cool. Just gonna shove out left here. It's back.
An ally has been slain.
Oh, that is so cool.
Get shard here. Gage is getting no value. I mean, yeah. He's, I don't think, gets any value in any of these spots either. We just kind of have died in bad spots.
Tower is under attack. An ally has been slain. Your right tower is
Damn,
under
dude, we just
attack.
lose like this? Fuck.
Pyromancer has arrived.
That is some sad stuff.
Your right tower has been destroyed. I'll cut you down. Eternal darkness and grace.
Attack fire giant! Attack fire giant!
The enemy team has destroyed the gold fury.
Divine next. I don't think it's a bad idea. I'm not really sure. I kind of like going... So I normally would go Soul Reaver, but I don't think I should be going Soul Reaver right now. I think Poly's okay. Divine might be fine. Thing is, like, Poly also is, like, not great.
Your middle tower is under
Damn.
attack. You have slain an enemy. An ally has been slain. Your middle tower
It's not enough. That's why it's lost. Dead. At least it's over here at this point.
Your left tower
Thing is, dude, like, Divine probably is the right item, but it feels so bad to build, I feel like. I'm gonna go Combat Blink first. I think I just need some movement.
has been destroyed.
It's like they have a 2-layer dive, you know? Mirrodin, maybe. Kind of feels a bit gross to build. Maybe there just isn't a good answer, and I'm just gonna have to deal with that. Like, I'm pretty sure Combat Blink is the right pickup. But for last item, I don't know. I could go double Relic and just upgrade Aegis as well. That's not, like, terrible to do.
An enemy has been slain. Killing spree. Double kill.
Do you do anything to get right after a bad loss? Kind of depends the context, I guess. So if it's a ranked game, I'm probably streaming. So honestly, not really. If it's, because the thing is though, is like I don't hold rank to the same consequence, you know? Like, if I lose, obviously you can be tilted sometimes and frustrated and whatever, but it's, I'm not playing like 100% when I'm streaming. You just can't be if you're talking the whole time and shit, you know? But I would say generally, like, I don't know. I mean, I don't get like super emotionally invested most of the time. Usually, I think I have like enough experience and stuff and whatnot in important games that I feel like if it's a game of consequence, like let's say a finals, best of 3 or 5 or something like that, and there's a bad game that happens, you just kind of, you're kind of too caught up with like trying to fix it, to be honest, dude, that like you can't really think about anything else, you know what I mean? Right? Like, for example, if you lose a game in a best of 3 for like a Smite Prime or an SCC set or whatever the case might be, you kind of like need to figure out what the hell to do for game 2 or else it's over, you know? So I guess that actually in a way is a very helpful thing because it kind of makes you not really think about other things. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't there, but nobody really was. I should have still been there. I don't know. It is looking mighty fucked. Yeah, I mean, I should have been there earlier. That, like, nobody really was there, but I wasn't there either, so I can't really comment. Did some good damage there. Nice. she pick it up? That fucking stinks. Okay, she bricked the dagger. Huge.
Your middle
Alright, well
tower
that
is under
super
attack.
saved our game, not gonna lie. Nice. Got a lot of damage on him. He's gonna jump the wall. Oh, nice. I thought he was definitely gonna jump the wall. He did not. Bro, they are so fucking tanky, man. Holy. That's so sad. I mean, look, trading here is like huge. I don't think we'll have to, but like Thana dying is really quite okay. It's just annoying, but it's fine. Alrighty. Left Phoenix will be up. We'll get gold probably. It's pretty good. I think we're okay.
On my way.
Why not go Oathsworn?
Your Titan is under attack.
Well, so when you have Tahuti, you really want to like buff up your int, you know? It's actually like a reasonable thing, I think, but
Okay.
you really want to get more int because your Tahuti multiplies off of having more int, you know what I mean? So like it's a percentage increase. So if I have like things that aren't giving me int, that's probably not great. Now, yes, sometimes people do go like the Magi's of the world and stuff on a character like Neith or any Tahuti god. And like I get it. Because sometimes like survivability is the only way you're going to deal more damage. But if I'm in the business of doing damage, I should do damage. Do you know what I mean? And I should try to do that at the highest cliff I can. So usually that's just going to be building more in. Is there ever an avenue where like that could not be the
Ganesha
case?
ult, Apollo ult.
I
Apollo's
think
gonna
it's
land
possible,
on me.
but I don't. I haven't really like seen it, you know.
An enemy has been
Okay.
slain.
No way, dude. That's so sad. I mean, this should still be good. Freaking shield for being CC'd. Boo. Team's clutching it up. Good job, guys. Bro. I don't know. I mean, I kind of mucked that up. This is so sad.
An enemy has been slain.
Fatalis, Aegis. What the heck? It's a good fight. So that's nice at least. He has no Aegis. If he can reach him, he probably does die. He can't though. That's fine. Well, we should get a Phoenix here. I'm actually gonna back because we have maybe I should stay. I'll stay. I'll stay. It'll take a while. Close. It's fine though. He's forced out. Very, very greedy positioning by honestly both of them here. You just have to leave, you know.
Retreat. Attack left. On my way.
Yeah, we have to leave here. Oh, I can just go Brawlers. I completely forgot about this. Yeah, we just go Brawlers. This item's OP, so you just go Brawlers. That's an easy fix. I completely forgot about this item. It's just a better Divine. Especially like on these hybrid scalers. This is winnable, we just have to be very patient here, because if we get wiped, obviously it's pretty fucked. Ult him right away for the CC. GG. Yeah, I mean, not the best performance, but I think I brought it back in the team fights a little bit. I definitely was a bit smoother. Just a hard match. I think they had so much dive, you know, and their draft was very organized, actually. But win is a win, so well done. GG. It's a tricky one.
Victory.
Show your rank stats. What do you mean? Like you look at tracker.gg, which is a website if you want to see like totality stats. If that's what you mean, it's a website you can use. Using poly in the Neath Danza builds, you don't have to anymore. It honestly doesn't feel that good. It's okay, but I largely haven't been. Just not that great. So why you go beads? Dude, none of my deaths had anything to do with me having Aegis. I just was like in a bad spot. Me having beads doesn't change any of those deaths. I mean, that's all well and good, but again, none of that has anything to do with me having Aegis there. That's just, I was in a bad spot. If I have beads there, I'm dead in all of those same spots. What's your... Oh, sorry, never mind. Oh, what's up, Azza? Nice to see you. Thank you. Yeah. It's nice to see you. It's, yeah. Things have been looking up. I want to play some more Sun Wukong.
Select your god.
I really like this prism. It looks really nice. I have a DM I need to read. Maybe. Okay. How much better is Wukong post buff? I mean, I think he was quite bad, honestly. So it helps a lot. Is he amazing? No, I don't think so. But he's not like shit. I think he's like okay now. So yeah. It's a safe god to play in solo when you get off-rolled there. I think Cerberus is actually a pretty good one. He's very safe, and his lanes are like fine. They're not amazing, but they're fine, and he's pretty hard to gank. Also, he's magical damage, which I don't think you like. I think there's quite a few mid laners who like physical gods, so kind of is like convenient. I'm not sure the sustain thing. Like, I don't think that HP 5 thing will impact any specific character too much, honestly. Maybe not. You know, like maybe I'm wrong, but I don't expect it to see a ton. Dude, I really think I'm getting sick, by the way, guys. Oh no. I just like, you guys know when you have like a viral sore throat, like before, when you kind of feel like it like starting? Not good. Not good at all. already. You know, blink here. Bluestone, axe, 3 pop, maybe. Yeah. Yeah.
No problem.
Bet. I'll do that.
No problem.
Maybe I get my 2 level 1 Loki. Nah, I definitely don't. Well, I mean, he's gonna go axe fucking shell, right? Like, I can't kill him.
Minions have spawned.
But I am Wukong, so maybe I can.
Thanks.
Nah, I can't. Thank you, Tony, for the follow. Do I think any gods are gonna get significantly stronger? I wouldn't say so, man. I mean, I'm not positive, but, like, right now, and Smite's always been this, but, like, especially now, the game is very snowball-y. So, generally, like, good characters reflect either high pressure, high safety, or a combination of both. I don't really see any character that's, like, not that great right now. Like, let's say, Izanami all of a sudden getting better, because she still lacks in the areas that she lacks in, specifically in safety, even though her pressure is good. So, I don't know. I mean, maybe, but, like, yeah, if so, I'm not privy to it ahead of time. Got a shell. Not bad. You just want to kind of push this in and make him lose some gold bit by bit. Honestly, I think I should have let him pull me there. That would have been really bad for him. Yeah, I definitely should have. Oh well.
Bro, how are you getting out pressured by an Afro? What?
Shouldn't have popped the health pot. Gonna back anyways. Let's just leave. So Wukong passive, you get increased prots and power. Runeforged.
An enemy has been slain.
Okay, we're up 1 creep. Let's go. I guess we got the neutral as well, so we're up more than 1 creep. We're up 2 creeps now, plus the neutral. So, I mean, we're ahead. Yeah, nice. Kind of completely forgot I did that camp already. Good luck.
Nothing I can't cut with my sword.
That sucks. I griefed. Bro.
Return.
It's frustrating. Oh well.
Your left tower is under attack. Killing spree. Okay. Unfortunate.
You're mine now.
So I can get 5. Clear me so I can get 5.
An enemy has been slain.
Enemies behind us.
Enemy missing middle. Retreat. Enemy incoming.
You're mine now.
Should have held my 1. That's alright. I think I force. Yeah. Take it. Thank you, Zaz, for the follow. How are you, bro?
Okay.
Your left tower is under attack. You have slain an enemy. Your left tower.
Wanted to wait for the wave to push in a little more. I missed the ult for it, which was just meh, but I mean, he's always dead, so who cares? Alright, shove right. And I think we just go Runeforge now into... Could have went Pendulum, but it's a little late for that now.
Nothing I can't touch with my soul.
We'll go Runeforged into probably like, I'll just go Prophetic, I think. Prophetic's pretty good. I want to stack as well. To scale a little bit. And yeah, I mean, he's kind of unkillable now, but I don't need to kill him, so like, who cares? Just I'm gonna get more ahead. What's the criteria for building Prophetic? So if their solo support are opposite damage types, so they have a magical support, physical solo, or vice versa, that's kind of like generally step 1. It doesn't have to be that, but it's really helpful if so, because it's probably who you're getting Prophetic tags off on. And then you just look at, like, does your character have enough range application? Generally speaking, if your god is good with Bluestone, they're probably good with Prophetic. Bluestone helps you stack Prophetic quite well because the ticks can stack Prophetic. But more specifically, you know, this guy just happens to have a range, you know, and a lot of abilities and ways to do damage, so that's pretty convenient. I'm just stuck on my own clone, what the hell? Nice. Is this red up? It might be. No. That's fine. Did we win a ritual or no? I couldn't tell. If we did, great. If not, unlucky. We did. Great. Huge. Wukong aspect's not very good.
Attack the gold beauty.
Retreat left lane. Help! Enemy
Enemy
spotted.
missing middle.
Okay. Alright, we'll get this. We'll just take a reset. Why is that not good? You lose your passive bonuses, a lot of them, and that's not cool. And then you also want to have flexibility, like with your abilities. So a lot of the time you're gonna want to use your Ox, but if you're in a spot, like a lot of the time, for example, it's sort of like Amma, right? With Amma, you generally, your default stance is movement speed, right? So a lot of the time in Wukong, your default, like, kind of thing you want to be doing is actually just using your bird to, like, rotate and stuff. But if you're locked to having to use your Ox, that doesn't feel very good, obviously. Or, like, sometimes you need to Tiger, and if you can't, that kind of sucks.
Why would we like run up when I'm behind you, healing you? Just run towards the tower. You're not dead.
Or
All
attack
you had to
speed.
heal and shell and ult. Just run towards the tower. You ran literally away from me, so I can't press any of my buttons.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Like you were
Yeah, I
in the
mean,
middle of the wave
that's
and
fun.
then ran up instead of just running back.
Your left tower is under attack.
Okay, we'll do our blue. For sure. They're gonna go to rocks here.
An ally has been slain. Your left tower is under attack.
Didn't go to rocks. Nice.
You rocked it.
Your left tower is under attack. An enemy has been slain. Your right
A little low now, which is fine, but I can't really rotate out.
Out of mana. Out of mana.
This here. Thank you, Damaged, for the follow. So we'll go, I could go Brawlers here, or I could wait a little bit to go Glad Shield first. I don't actually think it's hugely important which one I go right now,
He's in here. He's in here.
but I might just go Glad
I'm
Shield
going for
for health, you know? I mean, I don't know, I have the components. Let me just, I don't know why it's like way off here, but that's fine. Excuse me.
Pyromancer has arrived.
Can we just like look at gold right now?
Nice job.
Is it doable?
Attack left lane.
Attack the gold fury.
I'm pretty sure this is just like super free. Our ADC's in mid. We have mid prio and solo's like nowhere to be seen. This can't be that bad, can it? They have no revision. This guy is here, which is like not great. It's a bit of a flip. I think this is bad. Our ADC's just like, well, maybe we just get kills. This is like a bit fucked, don't get me wrong, but
An ally has been slain. Your team
did steal it, which is pretty clutch.
has been slain.
Alright. Yeah, I mean, I don't think that was supposed to work. It didn't perfectly work. I'm not going to pretend so, but it could have been worse, so guess that's good.
Double kill.
I'm fine.
Rampage.
It could have been worse. We'll take it. It was technically a win, even though that, yeah, was a bit scuffed. I didn't... our ADC's like really fucking behind. I didn't realize how behind he was. I probably wouldn't have called it if I saw. Is X the best starter for Mulan? I think it's like mostly preference nowadays. I would say before it generally felt a little bit better, but now that like Yogi's builds are quite good on Mulan, you can go Bluestone Yogis and feel really happy. You don't have to, but I've liked both recently. I've been doing a lot more Bluestone recently, but like they're both good on that character. So it depends usually per character, but I think Mulan's one of those ones that is kind of an either or.
How exuberant!
Thank you, Quacks. Appreciate you, dude. How are you? Misclicked. Oh, that's so sad. Pain. Happens sometimes, I guess.
You're mine now.
An enemy has been slain.
Whoops. I mean, I have mega trolled it. I'm not gonna die, I don't think, but that was just like so sad.
Shut down.
All good. At least we got some stacks in the tower. What's up, Zown? How are you, bro?
An enemy has been slain.
It's back here. We go into Glad Shield. I mean, his damage has always felt a little horrible in this game, like, especially as the game goes on, but, I don't know, like, I really think Bluestone Upgrade is, like, the best help to that, when you kind of just, like, realize you're playing for the proc of that, and in the meantime, if you go Prophetic, so you at least are playing for the proc of that, I'm not saying your damage is going to feel amazing, but it'll at least feel like these seemingly and oftentimes realistically pointless trades have some point to them, and that's, like, oftentimes, I think, enough. So, yeah. I think where it gets to be a big problem is if you're going like an Axe Wukong and you don't have Prophetic and stuff, then you're just like... You're just not happy, you know what I mean? You're really gonna struggle. Okay. We get a ritual here. Probably a mid tower as well.
Attack fire giant.
Don't mind looking at this. Problem is I do need some DPS help if so. I can start though.
Fire giant. Retreat. Middle lane. Fire giant.
I'll attack middle lane. Your left tower is under attack. An ally has been slain.
Okay.
Yo,
This shit's not
Merwin,
getting done.
hello. What are you
Ease
doing?
what it ease. Are you excited for Melee, LaFay? Yeah, I think she'll be fun. To be honest, dude, like, I'm not sure I won't just, like, play her non-aspect in solo, but we'll see. It'll be a good time, I think. Just back here. Let's on Cuckoo. Pretty strong. I've been playing it like a good amount. I think your damage is quite high. Your lanes are almost always very good. It's very frustrating to play into as well, which I guess is helpful. Yeah, strong character for sure. So back off that knocks me away, that was weird.
Oh,
This looks like good still. I think He realized he was tanking. Oh, this is so fucked up, man. Whatever. That's actually just so cursed. Oh, whatever. Man, yeah, I shouldn't have bothered landing. What a heartbreaking sequence. Tough. I guess I just let it be. After I get the Kepri ult, we just let it be. Like, that was so fucked up.
On my way.
Your middle tower
You know why the
is under
YouTube
attack.
stream's delayed? I don't know, actually. No. It really shouldn't be.
Killing spree.
At least maybe like by a second or two difference, but I don't think any more than that.
Retreat! The enemy team has destroyed the Gold Fury.
Yeah, I mean, it's all good, Quinn. You kind of just like let it be. What's up, Crazy? Thank you for the follow.
Enemy ultimate down. Enemies
Go get my
incoming.
blue.
Incoming left.
I'm probably just going to go right for a little bit. If I have starter for our next objective fight, we'll feel pretty good. Really? Okay. It definitely should not be that bad. I'm not sure why that would suddenly happen, but I'll try to look into that. That is weird.
Oops.
Like Stewie has unlimited.
The ultimate incoming.
Nah, he really doesn't want to.
An ally has been slain.
You gotta respect what people want, you know?
Enemy ultimate down.
He very adamantly does not want to, so that's all there is to it.
Your left tower is under attack.
Enemy missing. Right. On my way. Enemy attack left lane.
Probably just take it back here. And this fight looks like Dad lost. This Geb is scary. You know what's messed up? Like, I almost have enough for Bluestone, but I'm not 20, so I'm just going to buy Proto. We need a spike, so we have to defend fire here, I think. It's a bit shitty feeling, but just what has to happen.
Your team has
Our guy's going to
destroyed
split left forever, which is the correct call at this point. We just have to, I don't know, try to find a will and a way here. No ul. I do have Proto and proc. This looks completely unplayable, not going to lie. Yeah, I just hit a Geb for 135 with my main damage ability. That's fucked up.
been slain.
This god is useless.
Has been slain.
I mean, I guess they do just have, like, Aphrodite, Link, bad ADC. I mean, how much are you really going to be doing, you know? With Kepri for, like, the shields and yeah, it's just a rough one here. I mean, this is a bit of an int, I think. I have been CC'd, though. Alright. Yeah, they definitely trolled there. I think if they play, like, pretty smart, this game is unplayable, but they've hinted it. I'm dead, but, I mean, picks are good. I'll take it. Even if we lose people, them not having fire on 5 is just a net win. They might not even do fire, but if they do, it's a net win.
Tower is under under attack.
Definitely not going shifters, no. Did Zap carry you in deadlock? Bro, we played one game together only because he had to go get some stuff done. And then he came back, but I had went to bed because I had school. But that Barrow was honestly carrying us. It was fun. It was a good time. He was in, bro, he had 20 deaths, bro. I think, or maybe 19. But he, like, the thing is, bro, like, he was making shit happen. It just, he didn't live, unfortunately. Bro, for death number 18, he was like, dude, I'm dead for a long time. He's dead for 80 seconds, I think. I didn't realize how quick those things, it felt like, at least it was quick, that those timers really ramp up. Was pretty awesome.
Tower is under attack.
Be right back.
Okay, we'll ward this. Prophetic seems good. Yeah, I mean, it definitely is strong in context, I think. There, like, for games, though, on Prophetic, it's very selective, you know? Because if I'm playing gods that have less range and less, like, stackability, or a draft that's less stackable into, it's really a very bait pickup. So, yeah, when it's working, it's great, but you really have to, like, make sure you don't force it too hard, because sometimes it can just be useless. So you just, like, can't stack it in an effective manner at all. That sucks. I mean, I guess we got some ults, though. Got my ult, too. I should have stunned, dude, not tigered. That was so troll. Because he was already knocked up by something else. So he didn't even get knocked up, he just took the damage. That is very sad. I just can try, I guess, but... Yeah. It's bad. We're definitely lacking damage as a draft. Like, I know their comp is fucking tanky, so it's just, like, gonna be hard to win, but... We're definitely just, like, lacking damage. We just don't have enough yet. It sucks. Too bad. Hit a full damage gap for 189. Yeah. Well, he actually has some defense, but yeah, it's painful, dude. Just tough stuff. Thank you, Rabzoid, for the follow. How are you, man? I wish, like, this would be a game where you'd go Void Shield if it wasn't, like, the worst item in the game, but it is, so... yeah, unfortunately, you just kind of have to deal with it. And there's not much to be done, which is definitely a bit sad. I could go like magical spectral here for the double magical and, I don't know, make the game a little harder, I guess, but I really don't even think that does anything. I think I just have to go an active item of some sort, hope for the best. I could go erosion here because they have shields. I mean, it's a bit ugly looking, but it might be our best bet. I'll give it a try. Do we think they release Erlang with the knockup? 100%, yeah. I mean, remember in Smite 1 he had it at the back end of the game, you know? So...
Your right tower is under attack.
Yeah, definitely. I would be like... Because they would just be going backwards, you know what I mean? That'd be stupid. And when Erlang got his knock up back, he became... I mean, he was never a super popular god, like, in all modes, because, you know, gods like that are kind of bad in, like, joust and shit. So I'm just CC'd out the ass, man. We did live, but like they're just full health, you know. Shits. But yeah.
Double kill.
Gosh, dude, what a painful draft. Yeah, they just take none. It sucks. All good.
Killing spree.
You are delightful.
think Howler Death Soul will ever be better with the update? Well, I think that's the intention, or at least part of the intention, you know? I don't know if it'll actually... I don't know if it'll actually have that effect, you know what I mean? But I think that is the intention. I will just, like, time will tell, you know? I don't know the context of what's going on over here, but I'll let it be. Okay. I don't know, Quacked. I like this my one gods, you know? So I wouldn't really put myself in a spot like this. I guess it would just be like my top 5 favorites, but I don't know. I don't have that many. It's like a visual bug. I think I'm 154, which is still quite high, I know. Dude, ever since I got a booster, my leveling has like accelerated a ton. I do a Q sometimes. I just don't like... I don't know. Again, like obviously I'm playing to win, but I'm not like... If I was just playing super hard to win, I'd play like what I recommend, like 4 gods and only top meta gods, etc. But that's just like very frustrating.
Select
Okay.
your god.
Let's play some Herc.
Hercules.
Oh, sure. Is the Afro becoming... No, I mean, she's definitely not a top pick god. Emotionals just plays it like a ton, so if it's up, she'll probably play it. Mm. Um, Gosh, shit, this is brutal. I think I just play Odin here, to be honest. Our draft fucking sucks, low-key. Ah, whatever, it's fine. I'll play Odin. Okay.
Odin.
Gotta get the hot dog skin. Dude, I feel like it's kind of annoying. Bro, we're into another Apollo. I swear I played into like Apollo solos and like 70% of my games in the last month. Why Odin over say Sobek? Um, He's probably a better god in like quite literally every way conceivable. He's tankier, he has better laning phase, he has better damage, his ult's way better and more useful, he has more anti-heal. Yeah, Sobek just sucks. I like the god though, he's fun. Definitely not silver. You can make Sobek support work for sure. Like, he's not a bad support, but yeah, he is a shit soul laner.
Favor us.
I don't know who's saying that, but yeah, that's unique. Alright, we have Shell, I guess. I could have rushed Blink, but Shell's nice.
Hi.
Salutations.
How bad is Thebes' first item in mid/carry?
Minions
Really
have
bad.
spawned.
We didn't play a single game of Sobek in Smite Prime. Or any of the scrims, I don't think. I mean, the god in support is fine, but like, he's not like... I should just like do nothing in this lane. All good. Just the nothing lane. You guys remember when this shit was picked in Smite 1 at the end of Smite 1, literally every game in solo? It's actually just back. That shit's so sad. Hate to see it, dude. I trolled so hard. Oops.
Enemy missing left.
I think my auto desynced there and didn't hit the thing. I don't know. It's annoying. Oh well.
Your left tower is under attack. Your right tower is under attack.
Okay. Thank you, and B, for the follow. How are you? To be honest, I don't even think there's a kill here. It's fine. Just like take a
Your
quick
middle
back.
tower is under attack.
Alright, we go into Yogi's first. So we get Yogi's, we should be chilling. That's up, man. It's funny. Alright, I'm walking over. I mean, this should be okay. I know they got rocks, but like, I think we can turn
Your
this
left
now.
tower is under attack.
And we got first blood. It's not great, but could be worse. You a Gilga enjoyer? Yeah, I thought he was really fun.
Yank, yank, enemy over.
Enemy missing left.
Okay. Take it back here.
Be careful. Enemies behind us.
What's up, Cass? Nice to see you, man. How are you?
Be careful.
Alright, we're gonna do these rocks here.
Enemy ultimate down.
An ally has been slain.
Enemy missing left.
Your middle tower is under attack.
What's up, Jay? How are you, man?
Be right back.
It's a good fight. Do it again.
Be careful. Right on my way. Gank
Enemy
left
missing
lane.
middle.
Gank left lane.
Dude, what the fuck is happening, man? Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Fair enough, I guess.
An enemy has been slain.
I need the jungle. Ultimate is down.
Let's go do rocks. What's up, Mia? How are you?
Middle tower is under attack. An ally has
Should
been
be able to
slain.
get these. These are worth a lot, which is nice.
Your middle tower is under attack.
What's up, Jay? How are you, man?
Your left tower is under attack.
What is dash? I guess we had that. I mean, he is unkillable.
Enemy ultimate down.
Like, we're ahead, but
An ally has been slain.
I feel like this is just another draft where we're just not gonna have enough damage, and they're just like death falling. Damn it, dude.
Your middle tower.
Damn it, damn it. Yeah, I see the writing on the wall. We'll try our best, but this looks sketchy for sure. Take it back here. Time to build damage. Dude, it like honestly wouldn't do anything if I build damage. I mean, we need a tank, you know, so. But even if like we didn't, I don't think it would matter. It's not really damage from me that is gonna be missing.
Retreat. Your left tower is under attack.
Enemy missing.
Your right tower is under attack. Your middle tower is under attack. An ally has been slain. Your left tower is under attack.
Retreat left lane.
Tower is under attack.
Let's go get rocks.
Your middle tower is under attack. Your left tower is under attack. Your left tower has been destroyed.
I don't know what to do, dude. What's up, Rune? How are you, man?
Your
This
middle tower
this
is
feels
under
very
attack.
hopeless. I mean, I can try to like force his ult here, I guess. It's something. Like, I never die to him, you know, so. Alright. Guess that's okay. Probably should have just went Sunder in hindsight. So I could have some more damage threat, but
Be careful.
yeah. The Bob Ross? I don't think so. Yeah, I mean, he's never gonna die if he doesn't want to, right? Like, he'll always just ult and shell or do whatever. So it's worth a try, but it's just like, you know, not really realistic. Now, you don't need to get kills to win your lane, but the problem is it's like the map is lost, you know? So you feel a pressure to get kills, and if you can't, it's pretty grim. And he's mincing right now, so we will get a gang kill. That's good, I guess. Doesn't really mean much, but it's something. Sick of it? Yeah, it's quite a bit. Quite a bit of it going on.
And manipulate.
Damn.
Your right tower is under attack.
Retreat middle lane.
What is Odin's passive? The stacking thing is for the cage, so he has two passives. So that's part of the cage passive that got moved to just being part of the cage. Technically, it's his whole character, but yeah. Your normal passive is anytime a god dies on the map, either yours or enemies, you gain a little bit of movement speed and power. And in. So yeah, and I think it stacks up, yeah. up to 2 stacks, which is pretty cool.
Your middle tower
Could be an
is under
enemy,
attack.
teammate, whoever.
Your right tower is under attack. Your right tower is destroyed.
Enemy ultimate.
An ally has been slain. Rampage. Your middle tower is under
Too bad. GG. Yeah, that one was not going too hot. 2-3.
Defeat.
Okay. I think aggro supports like the other team. Oh, excuse me. Wait, sorry. No, I mean, I don't know. I don't think. I think it just kind of depends. Usually, what you have in support is on rolls versus off rolls, or off rolls versus off rolls. So I don't know. I don't think in a ranked setting it usually matters that much, but I think just like there's goods and bads to both of or all of it, I guess, right? Chris T. Let's go, Chris. Xingwei banned.
Select your god.
Hercules.
Herc time. Instalock soul, huh? I'll be right back. What do you think of the proposed role passes and starter changes? Yeah, I don't think they're very. I don't really like the role passives. I think the starter changes are fine. I think the role passives kind of suck. But hopefully I'm wrong. I'm doing analytics in English right now in school. Alright, hopefully this one goes a bit better. I think the role passives are super jungle support biased, you know? And that's probably a very bad thing. I don't think like jungle's the best role in the game, and it's probably getting just buffed, which to me makes no sense. So yeah. And you could be like, yeah, everyone's getting buffed, but like the jungle one is so much better than the other ones, it's like not even close. Well, the support ones are really good too, but you know, they're actually requiring to have it. No, I understand, but like even then, unless I'm reading it wrong, that means that like at any point in the game as a jungler, you can just full heal off of camps at any point. Like to me, that seems nuts. You know what I mean? I don't think that matters at all. In Drobo, it's like a nice thought, but you kind of saw what happened with like Dagger and ADC. It got nerfed. It didn't matter. I think it'll probably have zero impact. Like think about it like this: a jungler goes into the jungle and will full heal at any point in the game whenever they want off of 2 camps, and a solo laner will get 2 more health every second. You know what I mean? I usually go Bluestone, more recently at least. What's up, Marty? Yeah, so it's like... Yeah. Into a Chiron solo. Guys, you know what? Starting next stream, maybe. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe not. Maybe what I'm going to do is when I'm in my class today, because it's very long and I'll have some downtime. Maybe I'm just going to go on Tracker and just make like a spreadsheet of every god I've played into in solo lane specifically in my last like 200 games. I have a couple of very disturbing biases that I think I'm going to run into. Oh, he's like lagging. Hold that walrus swag. Weren't you preserving anymore? I'm sorry to say, bro, but that shit sucks. I had to be honest. I had to look at... Okay, this guy's game is cursed. Poor guy. I had to be honest. That shit is trash. I don't know what it's going to be, but I feel like it's going to be very frustrating to look at. I hope not, but yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do that today. It'll be a good thing to do because I will be 100% having the downtime. Okay. Yeah, no, true chaos, literally. I actually don't play into Anubis a ton. Maybe a little bit. I definitely have a couple of times, but not that much. It's usually much more other stuff. So God, I don't really hate playing any god that I like do well with, to be honest. Especially like the gods that I don't enjoy too much are like jungle gods that I don't play. Like I don't really find Mercury or Daji very fun. But I don't like, when would I ever be playing those gods? You know what I mean? Actually, like I played Daji the other day for a Troll Thursday video, but like, and obviously it went very bad, but like, it's not like meant to do good anyways, you know. So.
Your middle tower is under attack.
I didn't like Yorm for a while, but I enjoy Yorm more so now. He just... It wasn't even so much that I disliked the character, it just he was very, I don't know, he was... he was like very poorly balanced and it was like frustrating.
Bring the pain.
Alright, we take a back here.
An ally has been slain.
Right, tweaked. Whoops.
Your middle tower is under attack.
I didn't know he had Aegis, man. Oh, it's such a disaster.
You have been slain. Me.
Bruh. Oh, I'm so stupid. That fucking stinks. Unlucky. I can't believe he's got his Aegis off there, honestly, but I guess it was just way too greedy of me.
Your right
Man, I just
tower
threw my
is
whole
under
lead for
attack.
nothing. Not a good idea.
Ultimate is ready.
Enemy missing middle.
Shove.
An
Enemy
enemy
ultimate
has
down.
been slain.
Alrighty.
Enemy ultimate
So yeah, he's got Devos and he's going defense. That's fun.
Coming through. Bring it on.
Well, he poked him out. I mean, I can try for another dive here. I just have to not mess it up this time and he should be dead.
Out of my way.
Bro, what am I doing? I'm dead again. Oh, I'm inting so hard.
Release.
Okay, I'm not dead. I swear he's killing... I don't know. Okay, I don't know. I'm just griefing. It's fine.
on my way.
Damn.
My way.
Okay.
Your right tower.
So, guy you really like, but you wish you were better at? I'm not sure, dude, honestly. I don't know if there is one. Yeah, I mean, I'm just, like, making stupid dives. I just dove 2 times in a row like a fucking moron and fucking through.
Middle tower is under
Ah, it's just, like, whatever.
Right tower
I need
is
to
under
just, like,
attack.
play the game normally.
Enemy missing middle.
When I go Contra RDO?
Enemy missing.
I mean, you could. I just
Your
don't.
middle tower is under attack.
Other items are cheaper. Sustain from Yogis or Life Finder feels really helpful. I like it a lot. I don't think you have to do it, but for what you're building those items for, they feel great. So I think very rarely do I play RDO and say, wow, my damage really feels bad, or like I really need to do damage, you know? It's much more like the totality of healing and CC and control and damage, you know, and tankiness and all that feels really good together. Let's like make that better.
Shut down. My arrow. Out of my way. You have slain an enemy. Your right tower is under attack.
I mean, if I play a fight, normally I'm gonna be very fine this game. Just do more of that. Alright, we'll go into Breastplate, and then Genji's, then Regrowth, probably. Seems about okay. You win the Odin game now.
Bring it on.
Kind of low on mana, actually.
Attack!
Well, I guess we got his ult, like, it's fine.
Ultimate
An ally has been slain.
Alright, look at the soul, bro. Jeez, bro.
An enemy has been slain. You have slain an enemy. For a moment.
Okay, that was like weird.
Did you ever
Like
play
my
Renekton
character got
Warriors
stuck
again,
for
man?
a second. It worked out, but
I'm not known for mistakes.
all right, we go into breastplate, like we said. We're gonna go into Genji's.
An enemy has been slain.
Okay. Exquisite.
All right, we'll try to go get the rocks. No way, he's so low. Damn. I mean, I live, it's fine, but that sucks. Super close. Nice.
Has been slain.
Maybe I can help here a little bit. There's just 3.
Punch all's down there.
No, I don't think I can help at all. That's unlucky. I should have just left. That was pretty in. Too bad. Too bad.
Your middle tower is under attack.
On my way. Gank left lane. Ultimate is ready. Attack!
The Pyromancer has arrived. An enemy has been slain.
Attack strong fury.
On my way.
Nice.
Your right
And just like get mid tower here. It's something. Sure is something.
right tower is under attack.
Okay. That's interesting. Take it back here, go right. We go Genji's into... I think I'm going to go Magical Spectral here. They have a lot of auto attack. So it should be pretty good. Thank you, Vanity, for the follow. How are you?
Your right
Who's your
tower
favorite
is
solo
under
in Smite
attack.
1? I loved Thor. I really liked Amma.
Tower has
I really
been
liked
destroyed.
Osiris. I loved Kukulin. Those are some of my favorite, I'd say. That was a good swing. I mean, we're in a pretty comfortable spot as the team right now. Kind of a little more locked in. I mean, I wasn't trying to int before, but I just was in a bit of a haze. Just was not looking too good. But I think we're okay now.
Coming through. Be careful, my arrow. Wait.
Anything going on here? Can look a little bit.
On my way.
This disco doesn't have it doesn't have dash. So pretty good. Alrighty. We just shove mid here. Does he ask why? Yeah, I'm not too sure honestly. You'd have to ask him. It's going okay though, I guess.
I'll be seeing you.
Coming through. Great odds for those got by their arrows, but their aim.
Enemy ultimate down. Here, attack the fire giant.
Slain an enemy.
Sages, let's leave now. Alright, we're gonna go into Magical Spectral. Then we go into Spirit Robe here, I guess. You kind of want some, like, protection for the, you know, lockdown, right? It feels really good. Especially when their damage is a bit split, like they have the physical and magical at, like, pretty good cliffs. I probably could just, like, go another magical defense item altogether and ignore the fizz part, but this is, like, solid, so I don't mind.
Out of my way. Your team has destroyed the Pyromancer. Relax. Bring the pain.
Wait, he's not dead. He's gonna die here, it's fine. Okay. When would you build Onis? On this god, never. In general, it's kind of hard to go because, like, mitts as a base stat obviously are strong. But generally speaking, tanks kind of want to get active items to some degree, if they can. And it's just, like, hard to fit it. I'd prefer to go an active item over Onis, right? So I prefer to go Ancile or Gargoyle, most likely, if I needed a standalone magic defense item. And then if you just want, like, a pure protection item, yeah, you could go Onis, but would you go it over Spirit Robe? Maybe this game, if you really, really wanted Onis, but, like, this Hunbat still does do damage, the Chiron still does do damage, so I'm not sure you would, you know? It's both ults down, or not both ults, but one ult down. Okay, we got bats. That's fine. I will take it, dude.
Yeah, I bet you these guys don't double back on left. I bet you we can pull big.
Is HP passive work on your ult? Breastplate passive. Yeah, I believe so, yeah. I think that's kind of like the point. But I'm actually not sure. You know, I think it should. Okay, can just like look for a combo. Try was close. That's so sad. Man, they were so low. Lucky.
Retreat middle lane. Out of my way.
Arrow's coming up.
Coming.
The pyromancer has arrived. Coming through.
Would you recommend playing solo if you're trying to hard carry in ranked? I'd recommend, I think it's, to be honest, dude, I just think the idea of like, I'm gonna play the game to hard carry is such a bad thought process. Like, if you're a good player, you'll win regardless of the role you're in. Yeah, maybe jungle is like gonna do better in that, but if you're a good player, you'll win more often than not, right? So it doesn't really matter. And if you're not good enough to win on the role you want to play, you switching to quote-unquote hard carry is probably not going to do much for you. So I think it's just like an unproductive loop. I would just play the role you enjoy, man, honestly. And if you're playing well, you'll climb, and if you're not, you won't. And that's fine, you know what I mean? It's part of the ranked experience and part of the game experience as a MOBA is like hitting stops, and then, you know, breaking through those stops. But I would never tell someone, hey, you should play to like hard carry or something. That's really, I think, terrible advice for me to be giving.
Bring it on. Enemy ultimate's down. Shut down.
What's he doing
Your
here?
right tower is under attack.
Dude, something. I should just walk straight mid. Little detour was useless.
An enemy has been slain.
That's blinders.
Oops. I'm crippled. I'm alive, but I did not play that very well. Damn. Yeah, I just kind of missed to the start. This is turnable. This looks fine. Jump was pretty clutch. Oh, but that damage was better. Nice. Should die here in a second.
Double kill. You have slain an enemy.
GG. Worked out. Good job. Bit of a crazy game, but do we end here actually? Yeah, we do. Nice. Nice, nice, nice.
I did not mean to pick aspect. GG.
Yeah, I figured, but it works.
Huge. Did do a lot of damage. Nice. Non-aspect Hercules. It's pretty good. I'm telling you, dude, we've been training. I don't really do God requests and stuff. I appreciate the offer, but yeah. It is a-okay. Thank you so much, Don. I appreciate you, dude. Thank you. Yeah, it's not always easy, dude. I won't lie. But trying my best with it. What feels better to unherc or Growth or Breastplate? I mean, I think ideally you go both, but I do like um I do like breastplate more overall. What do I ban? Jingwei. Okay.
Select your god. RTO.
I will BRB.
Select your god.
Alrighty. Let's do it. We're gonna end it on a good one. Jingwei's being banned. Yeah, she's been banned for quite a while. Yeah. Alrighty. Hopefully we bring this one home. Built like Ymir? Not quite, not quite. A little smaller in most ways. Alright, let's where are we going? This. Are you a sports fan? I used to really like basketball. Honestly, I've stopped watching recently. I just felt like the NBA product got so bad. Like, not instantly. It just felt less and less compelling. I think media does a really bad job of covering it. That's part of it. But, yeah. Like, I'm not gonna lie, dude, when Undisputed disappeared, I feel like sports media just tanked. That was my favorite. You could be like, okay, that's the most redundant, but they were entertaining. Everybody else who does what they do is so much more bad and boring at it. Like, First Take way back when was amazing as well. But, just different times, dude. Dude, yeah, I mean, the NBA product is just so
Minions have spawned.
so shit now to me. No, yeah, basketball at the Olympics was incredible, dude. It was awesome, you know? I just think he's, like, too afraid to do stuff. Which, like, maybe financially has worked out very well. But, man, like, there is just no spirit. Like, I saw a picture of the OKC Pacers finals when that was happening. Like, a screenshot of just, like, the court, you know, from, like, a, from, like, a TV or whatever. Not a screenshot, you know what I mean. Whatever. And it was a cross-reference of that with, like, the 2016, which, mind you, like, I think courts probably looked better for, like, finals and stuff, you know, even earlier than that, realistically. Like, you could argue 2016 was, like, much worse than it was once upon a time in, like, 2005, but obviously I wasn't watching back then. But, like, regardless, it is, like, so soulless, you know what I mean? Like, you can barely tell it's a finals game. Aside from the fact that, like, the commentators will say it's the finals, but it doesn't feel like it. The vibe isn't there. The layout and everything is the same. The characters are like, or the players are like, you know, presented by YouTube. It's like, that's it. There's just nothing. And the betting is a whole nother topic. Yeah, the betting is, I mean, look, realistically, has there always been illegal gambling and stuff in sports? Yeah. Like, almost certainly. But it's never been so, like, the fact that gambling is promoted in the way it is, I think, like, really disgusting, to be honest. I really don't have any other thing to say about it. I think it's embarrassing, and it's horrible, and it's just, like, an awful thing for, like, society as a whole, but especially for, like, the watchability of stuff like that, if we're just going into that topic. It's brutal, dude. Chiron says go next. Uh-oh. I mean, I just, like, okay, I'd never say, like, should some things as a culture be, like, semi-shunned? I mean, maybe, but, like, you know, I don't think you should necessarily, like, shun gambling in the sense of, like...
I'm throwing. Like, I'm the problem there? Not the fact that Duo didn't call it.
Gosh, everyone's so mad. Like, you know, because obviously if people have, like, issues and stuff, they should...
had no way to escape?
They should, get help, but... I don't know, man. It's just, like, so cooked. Like, the DraftKings stuff and the Sports stuff, yeah, it's so pushed, it's so gross. It's just terrible. Yeah, I mean it's just terrible. And the fact that the sports are like promoting it, just like headlining it, like obviously you're gonna create more of it in the players as well. Like what do you expect, you know what I mean?
But excellent game.
So yeah. The product as a whole just got a lot less interesting, I think. I think everybody would kind of... I'm not going to say everybody, but I think a lot of people would probably agree with me on that. Yeah, it just... I don't know. It doesn't feel special. It just feels so, like, corporate, I guess is the best way to put it. I don't really know if that's the right thing, but it doesn't... Like, when you watch... Not mind you, I'm not like an Olympics glazer, I want to be clear. But even when you watch something like the World Cup, right? I'm not a big soccer fan at all. But, like, you watch that, and it's like, yes, there's sponsors, yes, there's a lot of money and viewership and whatnot, but I feel like the sport is still prioritized. I don't feel like if you watch a basketball game, the sport actually feels prioritized anymore. You know what I mean? It's just like, damn, dude. What the hell, you know? And like when sports like commentary and stuff was all slop with like Undisputed and old First Take and stuff, at least it was entertaining, in my opinion. Nowadays, it's just like trash. It's not even interesting, it's just freaking bleh. Yeah, what's up, Castic? Nice to see you, bro. Because I feel like this game's not going very well. I don't know what's telling me that.
Good job. Here's your enemy missing fire.
Retreat.
My ADC said going mid, and he's just walking at mid. Dark.
The enemy team has destroyed the Gold Fury.
I mean...
Your right tower is under attack.
Yeah, no, I don't know. It is what it is. For
Enemy ultimate down.
Your right tower is under attack.
tough. Where I missed. Damn it.
Double kill.
Maybe you could. It's like I'm going fishing.
You have been slain. Learning.
Did die though, it's all good.
Triple kill. Double kill. Killing spree. Shut down.
Okay, go into Stampede.
Under attack.
Yeah, I mean this is a bit unfun. This guy's just griefing. Not really sure why, but it is what it is, I guess.
An ally has been slain.
All good.
An ally has been slain. Your right tower is under attack.
Enemy spotted.
Your right tower is under attack.
Alrighty.
An enemy has been slain.
Yeah, I'll give it a thought. I mean, honestly, for Troll Thursdays, like,
Tower is under attack.
I think I know what I'm gonna do next week. We'll see. Obviously, like, some of the game changes with this patch might give me something fun to do, so we'll figure it out.
Your left tower is under attack. An
No,
ally
that does
has been
stop
slain. Your right
Nylock.
tower
Usually at around 5,500 it like actually inverses very hard, but it slows down as you go higher more and more and then becomes even. I think it should just be even the whole time, honestly. I don't really know why it's not, but yeah.
Your right tower is
Alright, it's
under
like fine. Let's just surrender, guys, please. Thank you. That was very unfun. Well, unlucky, guys. All good. Really unfortunate way to end. And I just wish we didn't have. I am East Coast, yeah. Kind of wish we didn't have. I'm not queuing again. An experience like that to call it. That was very disheartening. But I mean, what can you do? Some people want to just like troll. Is what it is. I want to thank you guys for watching. I really do appreciate it. And yeah, that'll be it from me. I'm gonna give Chris a quick raid. I think he's like about to be done low key. But actually he's literally about to end his stream, isn't he? Okay, so I don't want to give him a raid if he's like about to be finishing. Let's give a raid to, I'll just call it. It's fine. Yeah. Have a good one, guys. I will catch you all super duper soon. Peace.